Well, high heels, higher hair and a no BS attitude. Gina Liano is one of Australia's most glamorous criminal barristers, first shooting to international stardom thanks to her time on The Real Housewives of Melbourne.
I'm Gina Liano and I live in South Yarra. I'm a barrister. You could probably describe me as a professional fighter. I have told people what my profession is. Their reaction is, wow, I really can't believe that. And I think to myself, wow, how am I presenting that that's so unbelievable?
Now, Gina is playing judge, jury and executioner on a brand new podcast, settling real-life disputes from everyday Aussies and her celebrity buddies. Gina Liano joins us live out of Melbourne. Hey, good to see you, Judge.
How are you?
How's the podcast work?
How does it work? Oh, well, it's working very well, I think, but we just invite friends, you know, colleagues on, celebrities, normies, we call them, onto the show, and if they've got a beef or they need to settle a score, then they come before me and I make a decision for them.
So present, some sort of fight they can't resolve, you settle it because you've got the legal qualifications to do it. We know that you don't take anyone's BS in real life. What about Judge Gina?
No, I have to pull them in, rope them in. It's a bit like herding cats, not unlike the housewives. I do have to keep them under control, especially the celebrities, the ones who have had a bit of time on camera. You know, they tend to be a little bit more bold, but they're all there knowing that I'm going to make a decision, so that's a lot of fun.
Now, one of the episodes features your former Real Housewives co-stars Gamble and Pettifler. So
Yes.
Is it safe to say that you're kind of get along in real life when the cameras aren't rolling, or is it...
Yes, we all get along famously. So, it's a lot of fun. But they did have this score that they needed to settle, so they've come to me and I have made a decision. Everybody would have heard that by now, but no, there's a real fondness there for all the housewives. It's a bit of a sisterhood.
And Gina, is your decision final? Does everyone accept your decision?
They do. It's arbitration. So, I make a decision. And I can award costs up to $1,000. And so there have been some cases where that I won't give away the results, but certainly there's been monetary compensation. And so everybody's bound by the decision.
OK, before we say goodbye, we've got to check in on the housewives. You recently described your time on the show as soul-destroying.
Yes.
That is a pretty big claim.
That is.
What made it so harmful?
I think it's just hurtful because, it was hard work because you were always in trouble. I pride myself on being a respectable member of the community in my profession. So it was hard work coming into the firing line from often girls who were just really trying to get a bit of camera action. So it was hard work. You didn't know what they were going to say about you, and often you would only discover it once you watch the show yourself. So, that's always hard work to have people talking about you and not knowing about it and talking about you to the world on camera. So, it can be.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I did love it. I mean, they're big words, and you say a lot of things in interviews and, as we know, the media will grab a couple of headlines and run with that. Yes.
There's a new Sydney version of Real Housewives on the way. They're shooting it now. Do you have any advice for this new crop of Sydney housewives?
Look, just have fun. Don't take it too seriously. And probably my best advice is to keep it funny because you're there to entertain. Don't lose sight of that. You're there for the audience. The audience want the entertainment. They're there. They want to have fun watching you. So I think that's the advice.
Gina, before we go, I have a potential claim I'd like your help with. I believe it's defamation. Roll the tape.
If Larry was a potato, it would be the charisma potato.
Very similar.
Similarities.
They've got the same haircut as well.
Coming up on the morning show with Kylie and Larry. Nothing to say. Stick around with that.
I don't want to talk money because I think it sounds crass, but I think there's easy $5 million in that. Exhibit A,
I wonder
Your
what
Honour.
potato I'd be.
Beg your pardon?
I wonder what potato I would be.
Well, I thought it was more about me.
We can
what do we think that's his worth?
So court is in session. Larry is bringing a defamation suit against me because I defamed...
And your estate.
Now I'm my state. So Judge Gina, can we get your ruling on this? Have I defamed Larry or truth is always a defence?
Well, I don't think there's truth in it because no one's a potato, really.
Oh, thank you.
Regardless of what you might think. So, no, I think it's just a bit of fun, and I think that we just have to take our friends and our colleagues.
No, it's hurt my reputation, my professional reputation. All my sponsors pulled out, except for Charisma Potatoes. They're in.
No, that's not true. I took a phone call from Mattel, the toy people, and they want you to be the new face of the Mr. Potato Head.
Yes, and you're not getting any
there
of
you
it.
Where you
go.
stick the ears in and stick in the beady little
So your
eyes.
loss has
Gina,
been mitigated.
Gina.
Your loss has been mitigated. So
No, it escalated. It just got worse. This is the worst court I've ever been in.
We can give you a little cigar to put in there.
That's
Gina,
it.
are you seeing
Come and
this?
see me on the show. Come onto the podcast and I'll settle it for you.
Some little shorts.
Are you
There
seeing
you go.
this? Thanks, Gina.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day.
Getting a whole new wardrobe.
You are going to Wentworth. I was happy with money, but you're going to prison.
You can stream Judge Gina on the iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts today.
Yeah, enjoy watching. I hope you get to watch TV in prison.